What are some things that I take for granted? It's easy to take things for granted, you know, and forget about things that you should be thankful for. And I am definitely guilty of that. Alright, so number one, I have really good hair. I'm not balding at all, and I'll be 42. I'll be 42 in December 2nd, so that's pretty rare. And no gray at all. And then in my beard, even in my beard I don't have any gray. Maybe one or two. You know, I get one or two gray hairs here and there in the beard, but for the most part it's black. And yeah, I take that for granted. Number two, my skin. Of course, what do I see? I see acne. I see acne. I still get acne, which this is a good camera and it makes me look good, but I do have a little bit of acne. But, I mean, overall I have great skin. I'm really lucky, and I definitely take that for granted. Definitely take that for granted. I did have bad acne, fairly bad acne when I was a kid. I did 2 courses of Accutane when I was a teenager. Yeah, late teens, early 20s. Yeah, late teens, early 20s. That cleared most of it up. But that's a tough drug. That sun is strong. But number three, another thing people hate me for that I take for granted. I can eat pretty much whatever I want and not get fat. I mean, I do work out regularly. I mean, but I've always had a flat stomach and at least a hint of abs. And it's always been easy for me to get lean, to stay lean, and to hold on to muscle. I haven't had access to a gym full time anyway, and since March, and it's mid-September. And the wind's really strong. I'm gonna back up here. So those are things that I take for granted. I take all of those things for granted. So I'm making this video. To remind myself that there are things that I forget about that not everyone is lucky enough to have, you know. And these are just superficial things. These really aren't even all that important. You know, I mean, the basic stuff, not even getting into the basic stuff, you know, food, water, shelter, family, friends, I mean, not even getting into any of that. So anyway, guys, what are some things that you take for granted? What do you take for granted about yourself? Honestly, be honest and truthful. Let me know. Leave some comments.